trying not to fall. It was always, you fall, you die kind of situation. Now, guys are flashing the peaks, and what would take 60 turns now takes 6 turns.
When we finally decided we'd try fat skis, it just made us already better than we were. It was just a good tool to make us better at doing what we're already doing.
Suddenly people were hauling down these peaks, 3,000 feet in about 20 seconds. And Kent's one of those guys that really tore up Alaska. It was kind of like his playground.
I can tell you, definitely going from skinny downhill skis to the fat skis started making more of a difference with the ease of it. We were already making big turns, but to be able to make them with a lot more ease and be able to float has just really revolutionized the whole thing.
some guys who were in ski films and who were guides in Alaska were the Jones brothers and Dirk Collins, and those guys were friends of mine, and I started skiing with them out in Jackson. And
we were making the Continuum, and we were pretty psyched because Kreitler at the time was kind of a big name, and t.g.r. was just getting started, and so we were fired up to have Kreitler. In Kreitler style, we took him out to this killer backcountry bowl, and first line, boom, A, keeper in the movie. Second line, same thing. I think we shot for about 4 or 5 hours that day, and that was it. Kreitler had 5 sweet shots. He already had a seg going.
We were kind of in this phase where we were like, well, let's just go start hitting the most radical terrain and filming it, and not worry about having the right light, and not worry about what outfit you're wearing. And so that was why I wanted to film with the Teton guys, and that's what that whole thing was birthed on, was like, so much for the pretty pictures, let's go get some. I was skiing with Winters, and then I think he felt really threatened by another new company coming in right when he was getting big.
When Kent was filming pretty consistently with Teton Gravity Research and Matchstick Productions from about '96 to about 2000, every year he was turning in solid segments in 2 films, and that kind of exposure is pretty rare.
Back then, dollars were just thin, and so like to have another company come out and be competitive, I think was threatening to anyone. After a couple years of working with t.g.r. and Steve, I think like he was kind of bummed that I was working with the other guys.
With somebody like Kent, who is such a strong individual, it's sort of the only way for him to go. You know, I don't think he's ever going to be able to lock into some other company or some other entity's program for too long, because he's got too strong a sense of purpose in what he wants to do.